Hello, everyone. Uh, Welcome to tonight's show. Victoria, I think we have some announcements.
You said
Why are
that
you
so
laughing?
quietly. You're just like,
Oh, did I?
hello.
Whoops.
No, it's just funny. Okay. Yeah, hey guys. It's Vigil Wildemount Chronicles. Here we are with some announcements. The first of which is thank you to our sponsors, Cardboard Castle Games and Little Dragon Corp. Cardboard Castle Games is... Nope, that's the wrong order. Little Dragon Corp is a Canadian dice company that supplies all kinds of cool tabletop gear. You can check out their Twitter at Little Dragon Co. 1 to stay updated on all their awesome products. And don't forget to use the code PROBONUS when you head over to littledragoncorp.com. You'll get 10% off your order. Cardboard Castle Games is a game store local to the Evans, Georgia area. If you stop in and you tell them Proficiency Bonus sent you, they'll give you 10% off of your order. But also, if you're not like in Evans, Georgia, just go check them out online. They have like Pokemans and probably Magic the Gathering cards and stuff like that, like gaming things. So yeah, thank you to both of them for sponsoring us. Additionally, we stream pretty much every night of the week here at Proficiency Bonus. We have games for major published 5th edition modules. We have games for like that are homebrew, and some feature systems other than 5e entirely. So we probably have something up your alley, so you should go give them your patronage. Also, we have a community Discord with public channels now, so please check it out and come and hang out with us. We love getting to chat with our community. And thank you to Adrian Von Ziegler for some of the music that we used in the background here on Wednesdays. He's a really talented composer, and he's got great content usage rules for small streams like ours. So please check out his YouTube and Patreon and support him if you can. Kristy.
MysticHour all month, Beach.
What are you gonna... Are you playing Mass Effect?
Yes. So I will finish Mass Effect 2 probably tomorrow, and then going forward we will start Mass Effect 3 and maybe finish it. I might be streaming a lot because it sounds like Star Wars has taken a bit of a break this month due to scheduling conflicts. But we're gonna switch things around for December. We only have about 2 episodes left before we wrap up the campaign, so you're gonna want to come join us for that in December for Star Wars finales.
Yee. Good shit. Does anyone else have any other announcements that they would like to make?
Yes. This world we are playing in on Fridays, on Vigil nights, is by the wonderful people at Critical Role. This is their world that they developed. And we are not affiliated with them in any way, but we are glad to be able to play in this fantastic world that everybody at that company or place has developed. So thank you to them for letting us do so.
Okay. That's everything on the announcement side then. So that means now we have to do the thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, also, we are unfortunately down one person tonight. Dumka is not able to be here. But yeah. So we need someone else to do a recap. Who would like to volunteer, since Dumka's the one that typically does it?
Listen, I can do it, but it's not going to be pretty.
Well, I mean, if no one else wants to do it, I think it falls to you.
Alright. Basically, here's what happened. Like, the last couple sessions, like, the party got back from going to the Oathmoors, and they were just, like, vibing and, like, just doing things. Basically had, like, a little bit of downtime. There was some carousing. They met, like, a wizard magic guy. Matty was, like, showcasing her business and, like, samples to us because we met her from our employee Ali Fane, who's like basically an apprentice to her. And so I think did the party officially say like, hey, yeah, like come and hang out with us? Yeah. Okay, so we were like, come hang out with us, and she was like, yay, that's really cool. And Reksha was having some like mental illness, like after like seeing his mom like literally like attack and then get murdered in the swamps. So Dumka like tried to help him a little bit because he's just going through it right now. And then Beckett just definitely thinks that Matty is the coolest. And I think Beckett had like a little bit of like a trying to like learn more about religion, right? And then
Right.
Tremayne went and visited her parents and her younger brother at their the brewery that they run. And then when she went to the fighting pit, they were like, "Hey, we have something special. Bring some friends." She was like, "Okay." So she asked the party, "Do you want to come and be in the fighting pit that you've like seen me do 1v1s in?" And everyone was like, "Heck yeah, we want to be in it." Like they had no idea what was going to be happening or anything. And then when they got down into there, they gave a bunch of money to Shashay to use to put bets on us because, you know, like, we're amazing. And then when we got into the ring, we saw these like big slash marks in the dirt, and then this giant like robot like automaton made out of adamantine came out of their like the darkness. And that explains what happened before we left the Oathmoors when we saw members of the Myriad stealing a bar of adamantine from like the guy who's obsessed with Reksha that's in charge of Port Zoon. So we fought it. We buffed ourselves up like crazy. There was like a kaiju battle and enlargements, and we did it. We killed it. And then we got a bunch of money. And then a large amount of money, except for Dumka did not. Dumka got 6 silver. And then my friend Shashay was like, "Hey, let's hang out, guys." So we were like, "We'll pencil you in." And then we went home. And that's where we are.
Everyone got a long rest. Probably some needed long rest after the previous night's activities. So we are picking it up the next morning, where everybody that is at the Iron Line headquarters, which I think is Tremayne, Beckett. I think that's it, if I'm not mistaken. You all actually wake up to a loud, like almost like a buzzing noise, but also sounds like a lot of wind is moving nearby. And at this, Allie is not in bed because y'all are sleeping in this room. So it seems like she's either up already doing chores or doing whatever. You two are the only ones actually in the room sleeping at this point. But you all awaken to this noise of some kind of whooshing of air. You hear some like a gout of flame sometimes erupt. But what would you all like to do?
What is happening?
I'll sit up.
Is there something in the...
This is while we're sleeping?
This is you can tell this is coming from outside the warehouse.
And you said this is while we were sleeping?
Yeah, this is like early in the morning. Well, I don't... This is probably around like 8 in the morning or so.
Okay.
So, you all are waking up to this noise.
I guess.
So in just his PJ pants, Beckett will get up, like rubbing his eyes, bare feet slapping on the ground, start to go to the door to see what's going on, like down to the door to see to peek out and see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my sword and follow, but he'll
probably grab his sword on the way.
Yeah,
but he's still literally shirtless, barefoot, wearing just a pair of like sweats, basically.
Yeah.
Good. I feel like Tremayne is in some like boxers and a sports bra. We're like, oh shit.
Now, so you all make your way to the front door of the Iron Line, and you actually see Alifan and Emir standing out front of the opening. Reksha, at this point in the morning, Reksha's normally up this early, right?
Yeah, he gets
What
up and he
Reksha-
does. I mean,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
he'd get up because he's gotten into the habit of coming over to like make food for everyone, like breakfast.
That's
So
that's what I was figuring. So you're actually walking through the city, and as you make your way to the Iron Line, you get to the door right when these your friends come out of their front door and just their PJs basically with their weapons drawn.
Yeah.
The long dock that is really close to your all's building.
Uh-huh.
There is a giant airship docking there. And this is what is making the noise from all this wind. And you see from the center, it has like a large balloon type structure on the top. And it is every once in a while it will shoot flames up into the balloon to keep it heated, to keep it aloft. And you see that one of the sides, a walking plank basically diagonally down to the dock, and it is just floating there. It seems to be tied off to the dock.
Is it windy?
It's not necessarily windy. It seems like the ship is giving off this kind of like vibration or like the
Okay.
wind sound that you all were hearing. It's not necessarily. I mean, it is windy, but it's not like abnormally windy. So.
What is that?
I
Beckett, what? Reksha, what is this?
I was just about to ask one of you two the same thing.
Beckett, what is it? You're from far away. What is it?
Would I know that it's an airship? I don't think I would, because I don't think I've seen one before.
From your travels, because you went by like sea ship, so yeah.
Sea ship.
I mean, these kinds of ships have been in Port Zoon before, but very rarely. Like one will maybe stop here once every like 5 years or something like that. So like, they're not very common, but some of you all have probably seen one of these before. Not this one specifically, but you would know these as probably like an airship. This airship does look a lot different though than the ones that you have seen.
Why is it here?
This is also probably one of the very few times that you guys have seen Beckett with his hair down. Because he normally has his up and neat in a bun.
Oh.
And his hair is probably like all over his, and it's really long. It's like down to like his shoulder blades.
Yes.
So he probably looks
That's
exhausted
crazy, out
and
of
he's
character.
like... What the hell is that?
Why is it?
And why is it here? At our docks? Or the dock, what? Why is it?
I suppose there is only one way to find out. I did
I'm
not
wearing
bring
any
my...
shoes.
Let's go. I run, plap, plap, plap with my sword.
Reksha will just take his head and just start walking after Tremayne.
So
Derek, what's the CR of this monster?
well, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any combat going on, but you know, I mean, if you want to attack the airship, be my guest, I guess.
Get out of here!
So you all are going over to the docks where it is stationed? Is that what I'm getting the sense of?
I'll prop my sword up just inside the door, and I'm gonna go without a weapon. But yes, I'll walk over.
Okay. Tremayne is walking over with with her sword drawn.
She was definitely probably sleeping in all of the other times that airships came to Port Zoon, and that's how I'm explaining the fact that she has no idea what this is.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you all approach the docks, you see an individual standing at the end of the docks, like right where the on-ramp to get up to the airship would be. And this individual is just motioning for people coming on and off the ship. And you over here, now be back here tomorrow morning. We'll start loading up. and we'll be setting sail here in about a week or so. So make sure you're back at your posts, but feel free to have the day off as a luxury for our long journey. This individual is a centaur, male centaur. He has a long braided brown hair that goes down to the back, probably about down to his mid back. He had the rest of like the horse part is brown fur also, and he is wearing a basic, just like a leather tunic with no sleeves, and you can definitely tell he's very, very muscular. And he has two little axes at the side, looks like to be holstered as weapons. But he is currently standing on the docks, like I said, motioning for people on and off the ship. And as you all approach, you get a better look at the ship. The ship has on the front part of the ship has, how it normally has that long, like, I'm terrible with ship terms, so but like that, that long pole that normally has like going off of a ship is actually carved into a dragon's head. You also see that there's a couple of different there's like red ribbons kind of draped off the side as decorative decorations. It also has a large tarp-like thing above the deck that probably is used to keep, like, if it's raining, to keep the rain off the deck a little bit. And on the side, it says the name of the ship, the Hollow Vortex.
That's a dope name.
I googled it because I also don't know any ship parts, and the part that sticks off is the bowsprit, but then the little shape thingy is
Perfect.
the figurehead. Because I also didn't
Okay.
know what those were, so I decided to educate me. Because I was like,
Thank you. But also, as you get closer, this is a very big ship. Estimate probably 100 feet in length from end to end, and it looks like it has multiple different decks on it. So
I'll put down my sword.
Okay.
Now that I know we're not being invaded.
Okay.
What?
This individual like turns around, sees you all kind of like just standing there staring. Can I help
Shirtless
you?
and no shoes.
Naked.
So, my apologies. It's just the first time I've seen something like that here, causing quite the commotion so early in the morning.
Remind me, is this our dock, or is it just a dock that's by
isn't.
our...
No, this is just a dock that's close to your all's
Okay.
shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is this? Why are you here?
We're making port.
From where? To where?
Who are you? I am sorry, I don't understand why you are asking these questions of complete strangers. This is a port city.
It's very loud and it's very early.
I'm sorry, but this is a dock, so they typically are loud.
I'm just gonna real quick send a sending spell to Matty, and I'm gonna say, "You want to see a giant contraption?" And that's it.
Okay. Matty, you get this message. Probably, I don't know if it wakes you up. You might be up. I'm not sure. I don't know.
She's already awake.
Yeah.
What?
But-
Oh my!
So Matty, you start running towards the
Oh yeah!
the iron line, and as soon as you
Oh,
get
yeah.
to the gates to the docks, you instantly see what Reksha was talking about, and start booking
Maddie
it towards
knows
that.
what they are.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Oh
definitely.
hell yeah! Oh my god! Which ship model
Yeah, sure. Make a history check. Why
I
not?
want to know. I want to know if this is like a rare one. Is this a cool one? Like, what the heck?
Okay.
I
okay.
usually use history checks to recall information.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and make a history check.
What dice do I use?
A green one. A red one.
I have a red one. I don't know if I need to get green dice. I don't think I do have green dice. I don't know where it is. Okay, Blaze dice did okay. 13. 13 plus 8.
21.
Thank you.
So, this is definitely not your typical airship from what you currently understand about them.
Yeah.
This seems to be a modified version of a battle balloon.
Ooh.
Oh wow, Alpha class. Alpha class battle balloon, no
Alpha
way!
class! Oh my god! Incredible! And it's they modified it.
Yeah.
I need to talk to their architect. This is brilliant.
Maddie.
You just hear her talking to herself.
Yeah.
She's standing beside you, talking at herself.
Matt just randomly just appears next to you all, just out of nowhere, talking about this balloon. This
Hi,
individual that's
Mathilda.
standing, the individual that's standing on the dock, kind of looks over at you. Well, you know your stuff.
I know a lot of things, but these are like really cool.
Yeah, the captain has put a lot of money and time into it. So
Did the captain design this?
that is something you would have to ask her. I'm not really the technical type. So
Okay. Is she around? Is she busy?
I think she's busy currently.
How long have
we
you
just
guys been dock
docked.
for?
I'm sorry. I didn't
How long are you guys in dock for?
I think about a week or so.
Oh, perfect. I'll find time. Do you have a way of like passing it out to her? I'll like pull out like one of my stationery cards and I'll write my name.
I can pass a note to her if that's what you would like.
He hands you a scented card.
He takes it and kind of smells. It smells very nice. And kind of puts it inside of his leather tunic up at the
Well,
top.
don't
And
forget.
I will not.
Thanks so much. This is so cool. You guys! Do you know what this is? Have you seen this?
No.
It's a battle airship, but it's modified.
Uh-huh.
What?
And that means
They can go really fast and they make a lot of explosions.
why is a modified battle airship docking in?
Well, my assumption would be they're just stopping by before leaving. This is probably not their actual destination. I mean, this is a port city, so it's probably just a place for them to restock, I would assume.
Possibly could have stopped a little bit farther from here,
Yeah,
so they weren't waking up.
Could we ask them to like move a little bit down? Like just I mean it floats, right? So why can't they just go like just
They're
like,
kind- It's not a big deal, but the view, it's
You
big.
You guys are so lucky. You guys can just look at it from your window.
when I woke up to the sound of flames and air rushing around, I didn't feel so
That's
lucky.
amazing. That sounds like a great wake-up call.
Do you see what Beckett did in her underwear? We were like
I know
fully
you. I
asleep.
didn't want to embarrass you, but it's really cute. That's okay. Your bodies are like really toned.
I feel like when she says that, Tremayne just kind of like runs some hands through her hair and is like, "Oh, thanks," and tightens her abs a little
like
bit.
flex as you're like.
Yeah, flexes and just. Oh.
Beck probably blushes a little bit.
Wow. Well, as long as they're not causing any trouble.
I think we should. Let's sneak onto it.
For why, Tremayne?
Well, maybe I can like convince the captain to like give us an audience, because like I would love a tour of the ship. I want to see the engine room so bad. So, if you guys want to come,
I would love to come. While you work on that, I will continue making breakfast.
I'd like to get dressed first.
I
Okay.
just want to know if it's going to be making this sound like the whole time it's here. You know, like, does it turn off?
That's a good question.
Isn't, like, if it just sits here and it's just going, like, couldn't it float away?
It's anchored to the dock.
I don't notice that. My perception is like
Oh.
1 million.
I mean, it is anchored to the dock. But
Oh.
that is a good point. You don't want to be disturbing the residents, but this is the docking area, so technically there shouldn't be. There should mostly be businesses.
I guess it's our fault for getting a warehouse.
I would suggest maybe
Yeah,
bringing
just
it up to
stop.
the marquee if it's like a super, like if you can't sleep, like that's a problem. You need your sleep. Maybe they could move it up north of the dock, like the north section of the docks, maybe.
I suppose it's not too big of a problem for anyone really, except for Beck, because he sleeps here.
I think Zach sleeps here too.
Zach, you know, has his own thing that happens at night, so he's fine.
What is oh, I don't know what that means, but okay.
He's
You
fine.
could have worded it to be less suggestive.
You know, the last time that I just said something outright, it was not a good idea, so I'm just, you know.
At least you're trying.
Do
Let
you
me
need help in the
go.
kitchen, Reksha?
Huh?
Do you need help in the kitchen?
If you want to help me, as long as
Sure.
yes. Which means I have enough help in the kitchen, so I don't need anyone else to offer. Thank you, Tremayne.
Matty, can we go see your shop after this? I was away with my family for a bit, so I feel like I didn't get to like see anything.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can come by anytime.
Cool. I'm gonna go put on clothes, I suppose.
I'm gonna go put on a pot of tea and help whatever Reksha needs help with.
Thank
I don't know what
you.
he's making.
We'll head back to the Iron Line, passing the dining area. You two that are going into the kitchen notice that Tusk is currently just basically like how you would fall asleep at school with your head just face down on a desk. That is how he is sleeping currently, just laying there on a table, head down. Doesn't even seem to be bothered by this this ship that is
Just
making all this
sleep through
noise.
He would sleep through a fire alarm.
So
Yeah.
when Beckett comes in, he'll like come in and he'll like glance at him and he'll walk over and he won't kick him but like nudge him with his toe.
As you do that, he kind of like just, I'm up. Yeah. Yes. Did you do something? I wasn't asleep for very long.
Well, you're asleep in the common area.
Am I? Oh. I guess I was.
Do you have any tasks you're supposed to be doing?
What time is it?
9 a.m.
I don't
to
think
the
so.
beginning of the workday.
Do I have any tasks that I need to be doing?
Why don't you go see if Alifane needs any help?
Sure. What's that noise? Kind of just like looks around as a gout of flame shoots up from the ship. The heck was that?
A demon.
Makes his way over to the door where Alifan and Emir is still currently standing, just watching the ship. And he just like looks up and is like in awe, basically. Huh. That's cool.
It's so cool.
It is. What is it? I've never seen a flying ship before.
It is battle class and they have it modified. This is super expensive, but oh my god, so cool.
You say so. Does look really cool.
I'm gonna go help Reksha.
Ali, do you need any help? Not right now, no. I will keep you. I'll look for you when I do. And they all just kind of like are just staring at the ship because it doesn't seem like Alifan or Tusk has seen this ship before, but Emir eventually comes back inside and starts working at the forge again. And yeah, you all go to make dinner. People get, or not dinner, breakfast, and you all get dressed, and the day is yours.
Okay. Well, after breakfast, Reksha gets back to work on his project. He does periodically just go out and check to see if the ship's still there, and the nosy neighbor who's always peering out of the blinds to see what you're doing when you're out in the yard. It's basically Reksha. Reksha will work for 30 minutes and then just go peek outside and be like, what are they doing over there?
Okay, sure. And it does, as the morning goes by, the flame that keeps shooting up into the air, the hot air balloon part of it, does start to decrease in the number of times it does it. It seems like it slowly starts to decrease, but every hour or so it still shoots one up, and just to keep it afloat. But it went down from every 15 minutes to once an hour now, so.
That's what Rex is doing, so if anyone else is doing anything, they need him for anything, they know where he is.
You know what? I think today, if Beckett doesn't have any particular need of Tusk, I think Tremayne's she's gonna teach Tusk. So would it be reasonable for me to try to teach the Tusk and whoever about some of my maneuvers? Obviously I know they can't get the maneuvers, but can I try to teach them a parry or a riposte?
Yeah, it's definitely something you could do.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, cool.
So I'm just coming down, I'm just swinging at Tusk super hard to see if he can block it.
Yeah, the first couple of times that you just start swinging at him, he definitely doesn't even try to block it. He just steps out of the way. He's like,
So then, if that happens, then I put him into the corner, and I'm like, so what if this is where you are, and you can't just step out, and then I just go to swing again?
Oh. Okay, this is gonna be an opposed check then. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me. Alright.
Metal boy, go!
And he is
Not
is
good.
going to try and oppose it with an acrobatics check.
Not good.
Ooh, not good on my side either.
Is this just with a regular sword?
Yeah, your normal
blunted...
whatever. Yeah, if you're whatever weapon you're using, basically. I mean, it's still gonna be the same.
It's not gonna. It's not gonna be my +1. It's just gonna be my what a regular one would be. So that's a 14 to hit. Not good. I rolled a 6. He rolled a 15. So as you swing down with the sword, he actually finds the right moment, and then ducks underneath your arm and ends up behind you. And I am very nimble. I'm very quick. If I'm stuck in a corner. Good. So then, just keep blocking and parrying with me, because then here's the thing: if you parry properly. And then you do this, and as our swords are hitting, I'll sweep his out of the way, and then go to move my training sword up to him. You can take advantage of the moment that you catch your enemy unawares, and press the attack.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but the thing is, you are very strong. I am not at that. I am not strong. So I typically would just rather just not hit blades with you at all.
Too
right,
bad.
But I might be strong, but something like a dragon that, not only is that stronger sometimes, maybe, but also faster than you are, so you
wait. Are you saying you're stronger than a dragon?
Listen, man, I can fight a robot, automaton made of like adamantine. It's fine.
Wait, what?
Yeah, don't worry about it. The point is, sure, your ideal, if you are in control of the situation, I'm sure you'd favor the bow. But what do you do when your bowstring is cut and your enemy is faster and stronger than you? You have to learn how to fight them in melee and potentially do something like this, and I'm gonna then go and like lightly like knock him on the back of the knee with the sword and show that like you could like, you know, knock somebody down with it, and then you can get away.
Ow. Okay, yeah, I see that. That actually really hurt.
Yeah, imagine if it was like a sword, like an actual sword with a blade.
Yeah, uh-huh, okay.
And then I'm just gonna train with Tusk.
You know, I think I like Beckett training me a little bit more, to be honest. But yeah, he'll go through training, probably walks away with a couple bruises.
Yeah.
But outside of that, Matty, Beckett, did you all want to do anything with today?
I mean, if there's stuff to be done around the warehouse, I'll do that. If Matty needs anything, I'll help her, but he's just kind of doing his thing today.
I do
Unless
have a
anything comes up.
question out of character for, I guess,
Sure.
both Beckett and DM. Does Saren wear armor?
No. Wait, didn't we get her barding? I think I got her barding.
I think you did.
Yeah, I
Wait,
bought her
actually,
barding, so yeah,
yes.
she...
Okay.
Yeah.
She has a tail, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Matty has been, like, watching Saren and probably has seen the barding. I don't know if she's seen her wear it, but she's like, I wonder if I could alter that. And she wants to try and make, like, a weapon at the end of the barding tail. Like a spiked weapon.
Okay.
So
Sure.
I don't know.
Give her, like,
I
a
don't know
tail
if I
attack?
need to do either like tinkering or smithing or what, but I think she's gonna be like working on that. She's
Sure.
like she's been watching. She's like, I got an idea. It was like when she gets an idea, she just needs to try it, whether it works or not. So I think that's what she's gonna try to do.
Okay. And so you're basically just wanting to make basically like a mace for her
Yeah.
tail.
Yeah.
Okay. And that it would just attach to her barding, which
Yes.
that could be done, definitely. Go ahead.
Think of like How to Train Your Dragon, like
Yeah.
like Hiccup building something for.
This
Yeah,
is definitely gonna take a couple days.
Yeah.
But you can definitely do it. So the first day, Matty actually joins Reksha at the forge. So I'm gonna need you to make a smithing tools check. Smith tools
Okay.
for me.
What's the stat for that?
It's
Like I know I'll
Let's
have proficiency,
do-
but I need to know like what's the base.
yeah.
stat?
Let's go with, I guess, intelligence for setting out
That's
the.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with intelligence.
Okay.
That's what I would do too.
Okay. Just double check. Okay. 13 plus 8.
Yeah, that's, what is that, 21?
What?
So yeah, you start getting the metal parts of this attachment figured out, and you are able to actually get it situated, get it forged. It's got to rest so it hardens correctly. You got to temper it and stuff like that.
Probably needed Saren's help for like measuring like
Yeah.
the width for like the attachment part.
Yeah, getting exact
Yeah,
measurements.
yeah.
At first, Saren seems weirded out by it, but eventually let you do it.
I would explain it to her. Like I would sit down and
Yeah.
like in Draconic be like, look, this is my plan. If you don't want it, you don't need it. But I just had this idea and I think it would look really cool and I think you would be like super strong. No one would be able to stop you.
And Beckett's she's just there listening.
I will try it, but I am not. We'll see how it fits when you
Sure.
finish.
Yeah. And like this is just the first round. I could like alternate. And if you have any requests, just let me know. I can make things cool for you. And then I go back.
So yeah, you basically this is gonna have to temper overnight. So you've gotten the metal aspects of it done for the day.
Right.
So the next for tomorrow you'll have to do like the leather work and
Hell
that
yeah.
kind of thing to like actually get it fastened.
Sure.
But yeah. About midday, after around lunchtime, Sasha actually comes walking in through the door. Kind of looks over and sees Tremayne fighting with Tusk, and kind of as they walk in, Tremayne, you got a minute? Kind of like waves over to. You hear Tusk like yell up, yes, she does. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. You were very strong. So I was thought you all were gonna be coming over for lunch to speak, but I guess I can come over here and she actually like takes out a wine bottle, and if you'd rather have the talk here, that's fine too. Oh, you're fine. Yeah. I totally understand that. So, would you like to have lunch here, or would you like to go back to my place? Of course, yeah, all of your friends, I would want them to come too. Dumka's probably there. He's just roleplay. Dumka's probably there. Yeah. Probably helping Reksha or something with whatever Reksha's working. A couple of hours, so. Reksha, you're muted.
Yes, I don't mind at all. And Reksha will basically over time, because I think he's almost done with the second thing that he's making. He just moves this giant metal thing that he's been working on for the past few days over to the side. Just kind of rolls it out of the way, just takes off gloves, slaps them down. And we'll just give a wave and give me about an hour or two to prepare something good.
I'll make some tea in the meantime.
Wow, I was muted that whole time. KMS. It's fine.
So Sasha will go sit down and sit down in the eating area. And so how are you healing all right?
Yeah, the concussion will wear off over time. It just takes
Of course.
it takes a little bit, but yeah, Everything else is just flesh wounds. They'll be fine. Hey, how are you guys? Hey, Beckett, did Beckett get hit? I don't remember. Did Beckett get hit in the fight?
Oh, yeah,
He got
he got
burned with hot oil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was brutally injured.
Yeah, he got burned with hot oil and also inhaled a whole bunch of poison gas.
Beckett,
Yeah.
how are your lungs and also your burns?
My lungs aren't burning quite as much today. I forgot he got burned with hot oil, so with the healing magic, it's probably healed by now, obviously. But he's probably got burn scars everywhere, like all over his chest and shit, and like down his face and like neck and stuff. And he probably didn't even notice, and he's like, oh. I mean, they're fine, they healed. Wow, I didn't even notice that it did that much damage.
It looks really interesting. It's like an interesting texture.
Yeah, there's like splatter marks and things like that too.
Yeah, you should tell people that you fought like an acid monster.
I feel like telling people that you fought a giant machine is about as interesting.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
This is the second
I'm okay,
time
though.
you brought up a giant machine. Did you all fight a giant machine recently? This is Tusk speaking.
Don't worry about it.
What? Okay.
Beckett gives him a warning look.
He just goes, sits down at a table and starts like to wrap some of the bruises that he has.
I don't know why, but Beckett's apparently turned into this kid's supervisor.
Basically, that's what it sounds like.
It's because Chel just like has that like
manager now.
that like retail supervisor energy.
It just happened, man. I don't know.
We're like, Beckett, you're making $16 an hour. It's not that deep.
Calm down.
Oh
You got the sillies.
Matty will pull out her hot plate and start boiling some like a nice green tea.
Well, it's because he saw the marble counters and was like, damn, this shit fancy.
Shashay, just because, you know, just how you are, I just want to like, is that airship that's out there? Is that yours?
Oh, that is not mine.
Are you going on it? Is it here for you?
Yes, it is.
I fucking knew it.
Hopefully, if you all take me up on the job, you all will be on it too.
Oh
Oh
my god! Sign me up! I don't know what it is, but sign me up!
Well, okay, that's one. Don't even have to explain what's going on, but sure.
Yeah.
You know, going on like a water ship was like rough enough. I really like being on the ground.
I'm just saying the airships are so much faster.
Uh-huh.
They get you places a lot quicker than what the sea ships do.
Then maybe we should talk details. Of
Beckett kind of scoffs. Now that I know how long it took him to get here.
Wait, how long did can you tell us how to?
2 months.
Oh my god, he's like a pilgrim crossing the Atlantic.
To be fair, it wasn't 2 months on a
It
ship.
was yeah.
But
It was a month
much
on a
of travel
ship and then a
total.
month on land. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's
Ugh.
still a long ass journey. What the hell?
Yeah,
Yep.
he worked too. He worked for Passage. He wasn't just like a passenger. So he was a sailor for a whole ass month.
Good for him.
Well, I would like to hire you all, of course, I have another job. I'm actually going to be heading to, Marquette, in a place called the Red Steeps. And I would just like, some more, I guess, muscle to accompany me. Is that sounds like something you all would, like to do? It is going to be a decent amount of time away from Port Zoon.
How long?
Well, to get to Marquette from here by airship, it takes 9 days.
Oh.
So, and then I don't know how long I'm going to be there for, but I'm going to meet with an old friend, actually a couple of old friends, and kind of like, since there's someone that is new, relatively new, kind of like leans over to you, Tremayne, and this is about the temple.
Oh, okay, yeah, hold on. Hey Tusk, can you go go for a swim or like go run into town and look for a sword?
Actually,
just something, anything.
no, I need more arrows. So you
Okay.
can either take some of my gold and head into town and purchase some, or if you'd like to use
Sure.
it as a practice opportunity to make some, either way, I would appreciate it if you could go do that.
Sure, I can definitely do that.
Do you need gold?
I'd prefer it.
I'll hand him, like, I don't know how much arrows cost. 5 gold?
Sure, 5 gold worth of arrows. Gotcha. That is.
For 10 arrows.
It's
Bring
an
it.
arrow. What does it cost? $10?
$10.
Let's see here, actually, really fast.
Yeah, I feel like Beckett would have a good understanding of how much arrows cost. This is just me not knowing.
I gotta find my item list. There we go. I got it. Arrows.
Oh, yeah, Matty doesn't know about that temple, huh?
Nope.
No.
I don't think Beckett does either.
Oh, true. Actually, probably doesn't. Actually, where is my arrows on here? Hello.
Arrows for 20 is 1 gold piece according to the player's handbook.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give him 5 gold. Just told him to
Okay.
give 5 gold worth.
Cool. Yeah,
Yes,
he'll take the there's the arrows. God, I just didn't scroll down long enough. Yeah, he'll take the arrows and run off into the city.
He'll nod at Tremayne.
Yeah, and then Matty is fine. Matty, real quick, let me just catch you up on everything.
That's so crazy! That sounds like so. I'm really sad I missed that. Damn!
Are you catching him up on the temple?
Yeah,
Yeah!
like the druid temple and the weird stump dude, and then there was like the dead dragon and the necklace, and maybe not the necklace. I leave out the neck.
Yeah, because you wouldn't tell
Can you
Sasha
actually
about the necklace.
like describe it if you're catching him up? Because I don't know anything about it.
So basically, the
Yeah, Chel
party
wasn't
went
here.
out into the jungle to look for like a weird temple like thing that appeared. There was like this mist, and we were going through the mist, and there were animals that had these like stripes on their head and were acting all wacky, like snakes eating themselves, and like mice like running into like trees and stuff. It was like really weird. And then we fought this like stump dude, like it was like the upper body of like a person, but he was like just on a stump. And then we found the temple, and there were threshold crests, but I think one was missing or broken, but we found 2 others. And then we went into the temple, and we saw all of these stained glass things and like frescoes of all of these like really weird dragons. And we there was like a bunch of dead people in there, and then we got into the bottom and like realized that there were other people that had been in there before us, and so we like went down into this room, and we saw this like big dead, I think it was like a copper dragon,
I think
and
so.
there was these people that were like robed figures that were like about to teleport out, but Zach, like Naruto, ran at them and saw like the face and symbol of like one of them before they bamfed out, and then we went home. I don't say anything about the necklace. I feel like I get to the part where I'm about to say that, and then I look at Dumka and I'm like, and then that was it.
I feel
it was
like
a
considering
Also,
everything
this
that
temple,
happened.
like, this temple like appeared out of nowhere, like it was.
Yep.
Yeah, like it just appeared.
Okay. I feel like considering everything that had happened with the necklace before, that I have an understanding about the necklace, so.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was a brass dragon.
Brass dragon, not
So,
copper.
yeah.
But yeah, Tremayne will leave it to Dumka to explain, like, there's literally, like, all of these dragons with these symbols and things. Dumka knows that better than
Yeah,
she
there
does.
was a book of named dragons.
Asgarath,
that was-
Lol.
Well, that wasn't talking about the gods. There, Corv, Suros, Ganir, Zolbir, Zendor, and Hyza.
Mm-hmm.
And
Were
the
the
one
ones in a
dragon-
book. And since you all didn't explain the necklace part, I'm not gonna explain the actual significance of them yet.
I mean, I know Beckett
That's
understands
something.
it, but I don't think Matty does, and I don't want to do that with Ink not
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you
And
said
it was a-
Mysterious Temple appears out of nowhere. Maddie's like,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go.
And you know what those threshold crests are because
Oh yeah,
you're the Singorn, so
yes.
you would know what they were.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that being caught up, so yeah, I would like to you all tell me the price, and I would like to hire you all for this mission.
I think we need a few more details about what the mission would be in order to give you a price.
Yes, you said hired muscle. Do you
It's
mean
basically to protect me on this journey. So that would also protect the ship while we're on it. Even though this ship is accustomed to combat capabilities, so you might not have to do much. It just depends if we run into anything dangerous while in the skies, which that can happen. But it has a few fighting capabilities, which, again, if you all accept, I will get you all in contact with the captain, and then you all can go over that kind of thing with her.
Is that another temple that appeared in Marquette?
No. Yeah, you're going to see a friend of mine, and another friend of ours is also going to be there. So we're going to, like, their home, basically.
These friends, dragons.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Wait, so she says we're gonna be seeing dragons?
Well, if Tremayne whispered that to where only Tremayne and Sasha heard it, Sasha will reciprocate and whisper it back. So, it depends. Tremayne, was that a whisper for no one else to hear?
Well, you know what? Shashay told everybody that they had like dragon scales or some kind of like draconic ancestry. So maybe I won't say it's a stage whisper. It's like a fake
Okay,
loud whisper.
gotcha. Then yes, everybody heard that. Yes, we will be seeing some dragons.
Like real ones?
Well, of course.
Oh my god, that is so cool. I need
That
to tell
gets
Ellie
very
that you should introduce
stone-faced.
me to you guys much sooner.
Yeah, we do pretty cool stuff.
Apparently. I mean, I'll leave the prices up to you guys, but like, I'm in.
Well, thank you, Matty. I appreciate that.
So it's 9 days on the airship.
Get there, yes. Like I said, I'm not sure how long we will be there for.
But then it would
And then it would be 9 days back.
Mm.
So out of character, let's talk a minute. 50 gold per person per day.
That's $250 a day. Let me do some quick maths. 250.
I feel like
For the travel, that's 4,500. I like that.
What were you saying, Graf?
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's kind of low for
You think?
because the problem with that is like that's nice and all, but if something happens to the airship in the air,
That was my concern, is not knowing exactly what we're doing, because there's probably should be some hazard pay involved as well.
yeah, hazard pay. I count Sasha as a high-profile target. due to things
Yeah.
that we know considering this whole thing, so that should make it even more expensive. And we're going to be going really far away from home.
Are you thinking like 100, 150 gold per day per person? Like, what were you thinking?
Yeah, 150 to 200 per day per person sounds like...
And should that include while we're there as well? Or should it only include any day that we are actively being her detail?
Sasha did say that it was for the whole trip. So even while they're there...
Yes,
we're
depending how many days we stay in Marquette.
Yeah.
So that's 18 days
plus however long you all stay there.
Yeah, and
It
then
could be like a full month.
Yeah, and then I feel like we would be getting our full gold's worth, because 50 gold is like too low for what we could be doing.
Okay.
And I know usually you don't really like account for what could happen. Like you could just be taking a cart from one city to the other and fight like.
I mean, just for the travel, if we do 200, the travel would be 18,000 gold.
Can she afford that?
I'm just.
Is that per person?
Yeah, because it's 5 people, so it's if there's 200 gold per person per day, then that's 1,000 gold per day. So just for the travel would be almost 20k.
So that's okay.
And I'm just going to say, you know how much Sasha bet on you.
Yeah.
Wait, how much did they bet? I don't know.
They bet 500 platinum pieces.
Yeah, they've got a fuck ton of money.
So then they got like triple that back.
Yeah, they got 1,500 platinum pieces back.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! That's just play money. That's just play money.
Yeah, that was them just being like, I'm just gonna make a bet. We should definitely ask. Listen, if we ask for 200 per person per day, the worst that happens is that they're like, actually, I can't afford that, and we just go down from there.
Yeah,
I would say like low end would be 100, but ideally it would be 200.
Okay. I'm gonna let Tremayne say that though, because I don't know this. I don't know it very well.
I have 9 charisma, so I am not doing any business proposals.
Dumka is trying to persuade this because Dumka's there.
Yeah, because Dumka would be the one taking
Dumka's
the fact of the money. So so we'll say that. So you all bring this up to them, and Dumka lays out a whole like plan and like what this money will actually be doing and what you all do for like an actual like business plan. But as soon as Dumka says 200 gold per day,
per person per day.
Well, yeah, per person per day.
Clarify it.
Clarify. That would give us money.
Sasha was like, sure, that sounds good to me.
Shit, we should have gone high. with Ink not because Ink is the one who's always like, yeah, ask for the 500,000 dragons. Just do it.
Should have said 500 per person per day.
This is why we should have had Ink here. Ink would have fucking got us way more money, I bet. Mistakes were made.
Oh,
dang.
Damn.
Nope.
They didn't even
actually, Beckett will say, and I think we should also add a stipulation that should things get very hairy, we renegotiate at the end of the contract.
Sounds good to me. And of course, your food and board will be paid for on the ship, so you don't have to worry about that.
Is there a potential?
Beckett saying that gives us an opportunity to go, that sucked, 500 gold per person, please.
We got attacked by 7 liches.
All the other dragons showed up and wanted to kick your asses, and it was 3 versus 7 dragons plus us.
Here's the thing: is there going to be opportunity to maybe you know how with the temple we were able to find things that we could just take? Is there going to be that kind of thing with this? We can find...
No, because I do not want you stealing from my friends.
It's a gift.
If they offer you a gift, by all means, you can take a gift. Now, if say we were attacked by some kind of creature or I don't know, another flying ship, even though that's highly unlikely. If we find something that way, you all are more than welcome to anything like that.
You know, the fact that you just said that's highly unlikely means it's going to happen.
That was a me. I don't know if you saw Chel look in the camera.
Manifested into the universe. Shashay, what have you done?
I'm just... not many people... The ship is a very recognizable ship. That people tend to steer away from it.
I mean, smart people would.
Yes. And most smart people are the ones that have these airships.
Oh my god!
What?
We need to tell Shashay about the people that attacked Tusk. With the weird brand.
People...
The brand that made them die.
Oh yeah, Zach wanted to tell Shashay that. Zach should have been here.
Zach shows up.
Oh my god, Zach wakes up.
Zach walks in.
Did you tell her about... Did you tell her about the really fucked up stigmata that happened to those two guys?
Oh my god, thank you for reminding me, Zach. It's good to see you.
Hey, back on a chair, sup?
We tell Shashay about those weird people that attacked Tusk, and they were the one guy freaking ran into the firewall, and the other one just died in front of us.
As you describe the emblem that you all saw,
Don't we have a sketch? Didn't Beckett?
Yeah, someone sketched it. I forget who it was.
Zach
Yeah.
will pull his sketchbook of artwork for the outfit, but on the back of the page, he'll hand it to Shashay.
I think Beckett sketched it in Zach's notebook.
Yep.
That is looks like the emblem for the Lost Nail. It's a group of
Nail?
Yeah, the Lost Nail, yes.
Like a fingernail?
Kind of, yeah.
They said something about nameless.
It is a group that people hire to do basically anything. I've had some dealings with them in the past, but have cut ties with them. They not the most honorable group.
What would their end goal be for attacking someone like Tusk?
More than likely, they were paid to do so. That's what they typically don't have a.
So he was a hit.
Allegiance to anything. It's typically they were paid for something and they were fulfilling that job.
I think you guys need to talk to this kid and figure out why there's a freaking hit on his life, because that's makes me nervous that he's hanging around here.
I agree.
I can talk to him.
Thanks.
Would you be very careful? They can be very dangerous if they send out their more capable individuals. It sounds like the ones that you all fought may have been some of the lower end.
Do you think that with that magic death thing that their group's aware of what happened there?
From what I understand is they all the members of that organization all have that brand to where if they get caught, it kills them, so they can't
basically
talk.
Like cyanide, like a cyanide pill.
Basically, yeah.
Yikes.
It's a defense mechanism to. It's a defense mechanism to keep the organization as hush hush as possible.
Do you think he was one of them? No, he didn't have the mark. We checked.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I think we did check. We checked the back of his neck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So weird.
That's fucking shady as shit. We gotta talk to him before he sleeps here again.
Also, before we leave, what if like Alifane and Ymir
Yeah, we don't.
caught up in that?
What are you leaving? Where are you going?
Oh, we are gonna be going to Marquette in like a week. In like a 10-day, whatever, a couple days.
Oh shit.
Dumka's probably freaking out about that, but you know, he's not here
Yeah.
to freak out about that.
Dumka's probably like, oh my gosh, I have to get all my outfits ready.
Well, I'm probably staying here. My master's still here. I'm not in a rush to go. I'll hold down the fort, but I'm not having that kid stay here while you guys are all gone. It's just me, and I don't know if Allie can fight.
I'll talk to him.
I don't want to put her in danger. So yeah.
Also, don't even worry about the adamantine anymore. We found it last night. They turned it into a giant automaton and we fought it in the Cleric anvil.
What the fuck? What the hell have you all been up to? What the hell?
Look at Beckett's oil burn marks. Look at this cut in my side.
I'm gonna have to draw him with all his new scars now.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Shit.
Scars are the best.
While it is a bit shady, I'm not comfortable with just kicking him out, so I'd be happy to have him over at my place while we're not here, so he doesn't endanger anyone at the
I guess
Iron
that-
Line.
Yeah.
But-
only if you're sure, Reksha.
The only thing he's going to do if he messes with anything in my house is cut himself on weapons, and that would be his own fault. He's an adult.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright. Oh man.
So you all, is there any other questions you have for Sashay as you all eat lunch?
Did she tell us what day we were leaving?
About a week.
Okay.
Alright. We should charge more.
Well,
I
think-
opened the door.
Huh?
I opened a door for us to be able to charge more.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
yep.
true.
I think that is a good place for us to take a break for the night. So we will be back in about 5-10 minutes. We're gonna grab some snacks and refreshments, and we'll see you when we return. Hello!
Welcome back.
Yeah, we are back. We are refreshed, and we are ready to go. So, after lunch ends, Sasha goes off on their merry way back to whatever they do, and yeah, you all are found yourselves sitting in the dining area amongst yourself. What do y'all want to do? Soon after, Tusk comes back in with a bundle of arrows for Beckett. Here you go. Sets them on the table in front of you.
He's gonna look to everyone with like a, do you want me to go talk to him now kind of look?
Might as well.
Let's go upstairs. You and I.
Did I do something wrong?
He walks upstairs.
Okay.
Oh,
Why would you?
Improvise attack.
He will follow you upstairs.
Thank you for getting the arrows.
Oh, of course.
I'll put them with this stuff. That was 5 bundles of 20, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just add them to my inventory really quick.
Yep.
I wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure.
If you have
Ask
a
away.
moment, want to sit down. I want to touch again on the moment by which we first met.
Yes. What about it?
Tell me what happened again.
I was camping for the night. 2 individuals snuck up on me, cut my bow, and asked me for all of my stuff. And I was able to get away. And then I found you all, and you all helped me.
Indeed. And you don't know who those people were?
No.
Is that something you're going to stick by, that you don't know who they were?
Yes, because I don't know who they were.
So, we now know who they were.
Oh. Well, who were they?
Do you want to maybe take a peek back into your more recent activities and things that you participate in on a daily basis and see if maybe you could think about how possibly an organization might have a hit out on you?
Like they were paid to kill me?
Yes.
Kind of thinks to himself, I have no clue why someone would want to kill me.
I figured you'd say as much. Did you steal something from somebody that you shouldn't have stolen something from? Did you overhear something you shouldn't have overheard? Did you scare off the horse of an individual who might have taken offense? Anything. Any little possible thing.
Well, I am no thief, so I did not steal anything. I mean, I used to, let's say, gather information for, just for some people, and...
For who?
It was kind of like a job where you don't really tell names or anything. You meet in a hooded location, and everybody's like shields their faces.
So when we were asking you, hey, who might have reason to to attack you or seek you out, did you not possibly think that that might have been something important for you to tell us?
I mean, I did it for a very long time. So I didn't think that would be the reason why someone would be trying to kill me. I really just thought...
What sort of information did you deal in?
I mean, just anything really. Someone paid me to find out information about this individual. I found out information and took it back to them. It's. I mean, nothing really devious or anything. It was just someone wanted to find out if their spouse was cheating on them. I followed and find out if they were cheating. If it varied from person to person.
Can you make a list of all of the individuals with whom you've worked over the past year?
No.
Why not?
Because that is a lot of people, and again, don't have names. I could probably write down a few of the last people I were hired to look in on.
Not probably. You will.
Sure, I will do that. Can I have a few days to, rattle the brain a little bit? So
A day. By the end of the day, please.
A day. Okay. Sure.
If there is a hit out on you for whatever information you might have been dealing in, that puts all of the people with whom we work here in danger. Alifane,
Right.
Zach. And we're going to be leaving for quite some time.
Wait, you're going to be leaving?
On a job, yes. And having
Can I come with you all?
Not after the information that I've heard.
But if you're afraid of the people here, wouldn't it be safer if I went with you all? Because then they wouldn't target here. They would target where I was, right?
So you're asking us to take care of the people who have targeted you? Should they arrive?
No, I'm just... Well, I mean, if you want to. I'm just saying if I'm with you all, they probably won't... You won't have to worry about the people here.
I shall discuss it with everyone else.
Okay.
For now, the list needs to be made, and you need to think hard about who you could have possibly dealt with over the past year that could be not liking what you've done.
I will do so. So again, sorry, I didn't think it would. I didn't think that would be why someone was attacking me.
Why else would somebody be attacking you?
I thought they were just robbing me because they asked me for my stuff. So.
They asked you for your stuff?
Yes.
What were their exact words?
Give us all your stuff. Or you die. And then I just took off running.
What do you have in your possession?
My clothes, a few arrows, my really crappy armor. I had my broken bow, but I threw that away because I have this new one.
You didn't keep anything from a job. You don't have any records of things that you've collected.
No. That's why I didn't think about it. I thought they were just normal robbers.
Well, that being said, should the decision arise that you're not going to be accompanying us, which is probably going to be the decision, so don't get your hopes up, you will not be staying here. We have a different place for you to stay in the meantime.
Sure, that sounds fine with me. Well, I'll get to the thanking.
End of the day.
End of the day. He kind of just like walks off, head kind of like to the ground.
He will go join everybody and reiterate everything that he told Beckett.
Okay. So Beckett rejoins you all down in the eating area. You see Tuss actually walking towards the back entranceway and goes back there and like sits on a dock with a what looks like to be some quill and ink and a pad of paper.
Lay down.
So
Well, not to be too trustworthy, I assure you I am not. But could it be possible that they were just tasked with robbing anyone who passed by?
It's possible.
But we didn't get robbed when we went in.
They didn't see us first.
Hmm.
They came across Tusk's camp, not ours, and they were unfortunate enough to run into us.
Even if they did see us, like, he's the much easier target. He's single versus a smaller group. There's only 2 of them, yeah?
That's true.
So he's probably the easier target, regardless if they saw him first or not.
I still think that the fact. Oh, echo.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I still think that the fact that he was gathering information on people is like probably why they were targeting him.
Yeah.
Well, if
Possible
they
he
were,
ran afoot of somebody that he shouldn't have.
Right.
and if they were looking to take his stuff, perhaps it's because they thought that he
That's
had.
enough.
It's because they thought that he had information on his person about somebody, and were
Right.
looking for that.
That is also very possible.
Doesn't.
I've got him making a list of all of the people that he's looked into that he can remember over the last year. But he did say that they didn't really deal much in names, which goes to show the legitimacy of what he was doing at the very least.
Does anyone remember where Tusk said he came from? Did we ask him that?
yes.
Yeah, we
He
did.
he was coming from Port Damali.
Right, yeah.
Hmm. Very strange.
Well,
He wants to go with us when we go do this job for Sasha.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That's what I said.
I think it'd be
His-
better to keep him at Reksha's, because then when I'm on my nightly patrols, I can at least keep an eye on the house while he's there.
His argument was that it made more sense for him to be with us if somebody came looking for him than for him to be here.
Yeah, and then that puts you guys on his...
yes, I was about to say, while it is technically safer for him, it also
him.
allows... For him, yes, because I can bring him back to life in case anything really bad happens.
Jesus.
However, that
What I
adds
said.
more complications to our job that we are tasked to do for a very important client.
And
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
yeah, the information that is surrounding this recurring Draconic thing is like very I don't think it's the kind of thing we would want this kind of organization to know about, because there's already those other people that got away. I don't think we need another shady organization.
Mac just pats Dumka, who like gets immediately anxious as you bring up the other organization that's probably out to get him too, and he's just like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I agree. We should keep him at my place.
I think so too. I think that's a smarter choice.
I think we should find tasks or jobs that we want him to complete here to make use of his... I'm speaking entirely from a business standpoint here, but to make use of his labor. Because right now, he's been training. He hasn't really been doing much else other than fetch quests.
Maybe well, he uses a bow. Maybe we could try to have him make arrows. Or I don't know. I just don't
Oh.
want everyone at the Iron Line to get hurt.
I'll see if Owly can find him like odd jobs. But honestly, I would just keep him at Reksha,
Cass.
and I'll keep an eye on him. And if there's anything I
That's
need him to
enough.
do, I'll get him to do it. But I think he should just lay low until we figure out what the fuck.
And I think that we should start looking into getting a way for people at.
Caspian, stop committing more crimes.
Committing
I'm
more
trying.
crimes and rebelling.
Sorry.
We should start looking into a way to have people at the Iron Line be able to contact us while we are out. Because I thought of it because if you're going to be patrolling and keeping an eye on him,
Yeah.
then I would like a way for you to tell me if anything was happening. And because I can cast sending to you,
But I can't message
but you can't message me first.
Yeah, good point.
So maybe looking into scrolls or something like that would be good.
Yeah, I'll go to like the magic shop or something. They usually know how to do that.
I
shit.
will speak up. I actually have someone that can probably provide us some spell scrolls if that's what we want.
Well, I can't use spell scrolls.
Oh.
I'm looking for
Right.
like an item that could help me because like I don't do that shit.
Well, I could take. I could. We could go to a shop and I could introduce you. Maybe he can figure something out for us.
Yeah, let's
mean,
do that.
I think
Since we have like a week, so.
Yeah, and I have money saved up into the Iron Line funds that can, because it's technically a business expense. I can write it off.
That sounds like a perfect idea.
Let's do that.
Zach, can you make sure that he actually
Yeah.
stays in Reksha's place?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure of it. And if he leaves, he's going to be leaving to do something productive, and otherwise he's quarantined in that house. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Mhm.
that sounds like a good enough plan.
I mean, what's the worst? I can just drag him and Master can whip him into shape.
You know, I think he would benefit from a little bit of like discipline. He's very skilled. He acts kind of
Yeah,
like la
'cause-
la la, but he's actually very skilled. But I think it's like a lot
Yeah.
of like uncontrolled energy. Sometimes he has
yeah,
a hard time taking direction because he thinks he has his own way of doing it, which I understand. But like sometimes you have to learn a certain way of doing things. It's not the way you want to do them.
Trust me, if anyone could break him, it'd be Master.
Ooh.
I will inform him then. That he will not be
Jack's like,
joining
why did
us.
I come back here? Sorry, what were you saying, Beckett?
I will inform him that he will not be joining us.
Thank you for talking to him, Beckett.
He seems to listen to me, so.
He said he
Because
likes
you-
training with you more than with me, but that's probably because maybe you hit him less? I wasn't hitting him as a punishment, we were sword fighting.
For some reason, so this is my mic, and it's up.
Yeah, it's not muting you.
Yeah.
It's not muting me.
Nope. I was gonna say something, but you figured it out.
It's weird. Like, even the mute button's not muting me.
Oh,
That's
that's
weird.
interesting.
Yeah,
That's not good.
We will hear you forever.
whatever.
It's fine. Caspian, sing us the songs of your people.
Yep.
Any more Iron Line business that needs to be handled for today?
I believe someone said that they wanted to talk to somebody about something. I don't remember who it was. It Matty?
Zach wanted to talk to Reksha,
Oh,
but
Zach.
not as a group and not now. Like,
Okay.
before they leave, like within the next 7 days or whatever, he's going to
Okay.
find Reksha when he's
Sure.
alone.
So if there was nothing else anybody wanted to do with the rest of today, Beckett, you inform Tusk of the plans going forward. While you all are still here, are you okay with him sleeping here still, or do you want him to stay with Reksha starting now?
I think it's
Reksha doesn't mind.
maybe we like do every other night, like on and off, so he can get used to it.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Okay.
good. That's a good
And if
idea.
he moves, the more he moves around, the harder it
The
is
better.
for people to keep an eye on him. You know, like
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
people, not us.
Right.
We know where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. All right. So if there, like I said, if there's anything else anybody wants to do before this night comes to a close,
Nope.
okay, we go to the next morning. As you all wake up, go about your business. Depending on how light of a sleeper or heavy of a sleeper the people are at the Iron Line, you might get periodically woken up by the gout of flame that comes up out of the ship. But again, that's up to you all if you all are light or heavy sleepers and if that would wake you up or not.
I already know Tremayne's not not a light sleeper.
That being said, as Reksha comes in to the Iron Line that morning, probably we'll say with Tusk also, he stayed at your house that night. As you all walking up to the building, you notice a new sign by a building basically right next to your all's, like just 2 buildings down on the edge of the port. A new sign is up that says the Steel Line.
Oh my fucking god!
And I think that's where we're going to end for the night.
Wait!
Yo, we're gonna have to kill some people, you guys.
I know exactly who it is. I saw this coming when you
God,
said
it's fucking Geo, isn't it?
it's literally it's
Omen.
open. Yeah, they're
It's
literally
Omen.
ripping our shit off.
Oh my god.
I can't
So-
believe.
We're gonna fight! We're gonna fight! That's what's gonna happen!
So
That's
you all have
shit!
a couple weeks to decide what your plan of action is for this new apparent company that has just
Fire.
popped up
Fire
overnight.
and violent. The answer is violence.
Zach
Bro.
sabotage
Okay,
them
I
during the
can't
night.
wait to hear what Ink says.
I know.
So
I think it's gonna shit.
Zach and Dumka are gonna shit. Like they're
Yeah.
gonna lose it. Matty's gonna be gone for a minute. Zach's back, guys.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so that is where we'll end
Holy
tonight. Sorry for
shit.
the shorter session, everybody.
That's
But
we need
since we're down
here.
a person, and some of us are a little tired today. Well, yeah, we're gonna call it a little bit early, but hopefully everybody enjoyed. Is there any last minute shout outs or anything like that we need to go over? I know we
don't-
said MysticHour for most of the
Mystic
week
Hour
or
this
most of the month.
Yeah.
No Star Wars this month. Just
Yep.
Mystic Hour. Sorry.
And don't forget to check out Cardboard Castle Games and Little Dragon Court.
Hell yeah.
And our other games every night of the week.
They have wonderful dice and wonderful place to buy cards and all your
Get your
nerdy
Pokemon.
stuff. So, yeah, we will be back next week with another Waterdeep. I couldn't think of the word for a second. Another Waterdeep session, which we're getting to an exciting part of that campaign also. So make sure you're here for that.
Hell yeah. Good.
But yeah, I think that's it. And so yeah, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus, and we will see you all later.
Love you. Bye.
Bye bye.